And we're live. And we're live. You guys can see me. You guys can see me. So awesome. So yeah, we're going to be doing this here. We're going to adjust the camera up a little bit. My fiance is playing some Ghost Recon. Looks like I will be doing my very first live build log for you guys. So can be put in the case that I just put up a review with not too long ago. So we have the Corsair Master Case Pro 3. So I'm probably going to zoom out just a little bit here. So you guys can see a little better. First I have to I'll show you the ghetto setup here in a couple minutes, but it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, to say the least. But jump in front of the camera. I'll angle it up a little bit for you guys. There we go. Now you guys can see the case. So what's up? I am live. There you go. See? There you go. See? Okay, so first things first, I'm actually going to put this on the ground. And I think I might actually have enough juice in it for the time being. It's be about an hour. Take up that much of your guys' time. I got this. Let me run the motherboard here. Do a quick installation for you guys. Jump in front of the camera again. So I just filmed it, but I haven't uploaded yet. This is the board we're using. So pretty excited about that. Actually grab everything in the box here and bring it over. So I'm actually reusing my Ryzen 5 chip. Yeah, there we go. I have a Ryzen 7 in my rig. For those of you that don't know, I am selling my rig. I felt that if my name was PC Budget Solutions, I should honor what I say I'm going to do. So I'm going to actually be using a budget solution that costs about $950. So I'm pretty excited about that. So by the way, this is the Gigabyte AB350M Gaming 3. For those of you who don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and do a quick zoom for you guys. Set that down very carefully there, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Perfect. There we go. So. We're going to be taking the chip. Now on this. Too far. There we go. Too far. There we go. So there's actually a little notch there. And that actually matches up with this corner. So let me adjust this over here. This is why I really need my own camera person. So there's actually a corner right here where that matches up with. So these are actually very easy to put in. And the reason why I like the PGA, which is what this is, PGA 1331, is if you've been a CPU, it's a lot easier to replace than say an Intel chip. So that's definitely a plus. Now the cooler I'm using, I'm actually using the stock cooler that I got with the Ryzen 7 chip, which is a little bit more beefier than the one I got the Ryzen 5 chip. I think overclocking, it should be okay. Let me go ahead and grab my screwdriver here. Thought I brought it over. Nope, I did not. Unless I'm never prepared. Hey, I didn't break a computer. There's a shocker. So for installation of any AM4, what you have to do is remove pretty much those four screws. Take a little bit of force. Just don't push down too far. You don't want to crack the board. We've done this a million times on Ryzen already. How many times I've had to remount coolers. Because the Hyper 212 actually keeps these on. The stock cooler does not. I find that bizarre, personally. So on this particular cooler, these line up with these on board.
So
let's plug this into the CPU header. We actually
right up here.
Like that.
I'm going to turn this.
As far as it's going to let me. Okay. Nope, it's not going to turn too far. So
all I have to do is
line it up like this. Perfect.
And then
what you'll want to do, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you guys can see here.
Is
in a cross pattern, just start them.
Because if not,
it's pain in the butt. Trust me.
Especially when you're
dealing with high-end air coolers.
You
definitely don't want to get one side too far down.
Once they're
started, you're pretty much good to go.
The driver
last one down.
That's right. These are all the way up, huh?
These ones particularly should lock into place. If I remember correctly.
Oh, we have some rain.
Sweet. What's up?
First question.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a
fix for that, unfortunately. Probably not yelling as loud would probably be helpful.
I don't have a
dedicated microphone, unfortunately.
Oh, you know what?
Another problem. That should help. Yes, I'm going to make you up and get it. So, can you do me a favor, Ben? Can you, about 10 seconds out from now, see if the echo went away? And of course, I made the mistake I just told you what to avoid. And that is, make sure you have them all in before you start timing down. So, this one's going to be fun. Why don't you want to go in? There we go. Now you're in.
Hey, your auto power's coming
Yeah,
up.
I see. Let me. That's the annoying part. I'm just gonna hit the record button and call it a day. Then we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Basically, do as I say, because apparently when I actually do stuff...
You got another question.
What's the next question?
Will you be doing any of the ITX Ryzen builds since Newegg has one up on sale?
That depends. So the problem with that is part of the reason why I'm selling my rig is due to cash flow. So I want to bring more videos to you guys, but it's very expensive, and I don't really make any money off of doing this, unfortunately. I'm trying to. I mean, I am monetized. So just so you guys know, let me zoom out here so you guys can see what the heck I'm doing. I'm actually holding up the board and screwing it in, so it makes it easier to put pressure without flexing the board too much. So this is going to be a mini ATX build, so hopefully that'll be pretty cool. I'll probably repaste this cooler later. I'm curious to see how good the AMD stuff is. So the power supply that I ordered is not here yet, unfortunately. It just shipped. So it'll probably be here probably like Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm thinking. So it's just a Seasonic modular one. I have a regular Seasonic laying around. I just wanted the modular version. So what I did, for those of you who don't know, is I looped this to try to give it less slack, just so it's easier to tuck away. Oh, babe, can you rename the live stream, please?
I'm not in it, but yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, oh wait, I do not need to get in front of the camera right now.
Good lord, rip headphone users.
What's up?
Rip headphone users.
Is that loud?
Yeah. I'm not listening, but it's gonna be.
So the RAM that I got is some off-brand Team. I've used Team before. Glare. But it goes up to 3,000 megahertz in case I can actually get a decent overclock. Okay, name of it should be Ryzen 5 1600 RX 580 build log. Live build log, rather.
Or X80.
Live build log. So people know what I'm doing on here. So I'm going to zoom this back in here. Let me angle it down. I'll go ahead and turn this so you guys can see. I think that angle is actually good. So for this one, I'm going to use slots. I should consult the board for this manual. This is probably one scenario where you should, but I'll look it up later. But you generally want to use 1 and 3, like the 2 blacks, or 2 and 4. Unless you're using 4 sticks, then obviously just put them all in. But these are pretty straightforward. You line them up here, and you just push down on the 2 sides until it clicks in. I like grabbing the board instead of pushing down on like the box I'm using, because put less flex on it. And the reason why I'm using a box here is because the top of this box is actually anti-static, which is really cool. So now that this part's done, I'm going to kind of put everything I don't need down for a little bit, which includes the board. And I'm going to go ahead, we're going to start the case here. Oh, I need that for possibly later, because everything that I do. So I'm going to slide this under the camera, so I don't step on it, because it would not be the first time. Let's zoom you guys out here. Shut up. I got the peanut gallery over here. If you guys haven't seen this unboxing of the Master Case Pro 3,
No,
you guys should.
Nice.
What's up?
Shorts look nice.
Thanks. Well, so I'm going to angle this up for a second so you guys can see. So that's the Master Case Pro 3. Actually, it's an ATX board, believe it or not. Okay, before I fall on my face.
Can I watch?
No. Put the tape off, and that falls. Go figure. So it's really spacious for an ATX case. I'm definitely loving it. I'm not doing any new fan configurations or anything like that for the time being. I'll do that later. I have some fans laying around here, so take off those side panels. Let's install the power supply first. I'll be redoing this here soon, but I do have one of these. It's actually for another build, but hey, I'll use it. So what's cool about this case is, let me turn this around for you, is down here where I'm going to zoom into. So this actually comes out, and you mount the power supply that way. So that's really neat. And then you slide it in. So I'll go ahead and, well, no, I ain't doing that without a screwdriver. So, and that is the one reason, this right here, well, you can't see it, I'll show it to you later, is the reason why I took off points. It's annoying. It's nice, but it's annoying. Okay, cool. Don't have to take them completely off. So let me grab the power supply here. Zip ties, awesome. I will go to tell you guys this though. This power supply usually costs between $40 and $45. I got it for $45, on a $5 gallon rebate. But this is the S2 S2 2, S12 2. It's a really, really, really good quality power supply for the price. So all we have to do here is mount this to here, and you slide it in. So, do they give me screws? They do give me screws. So that's good. And IO shield down. Put that in a minute. I'll be honest, I feel I'm carpet more than not. Let me know if the echo still is bad. It shouldn't be. I had a secondary microphone on, which is now muted, so that should definitely help out with that. Hey babe, have you listened to it to make sure it sounds good? Can you please?
I asked and no one responded, so I'm assuming it's good.
No, because there's probably nobody watching, to be honest. So, they'll watch this later. So, I'll have to lift this up here.
Hey, you.
Yes.
Your echo's good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Now you can go back to the kid.
Now, I'm not screwing these all the way down, just enough to kind of hold it in place. It's not a bad idea. And this will slide right in. So, I got this case for on sale for $69. Normally it's $79. And I'll put links in the description below for everything I bought. It'll have my links, it'll help me out. Hopefully, maybe get that ITX build you were asking about earlier. I haven't gotten a lot from you guys, unfortunately, but I know there's a lot of other channels you guys go through, so it's all good. Somebody actually bought a Ryzen CPU, I think, at some point. I want to do this later, but I just want to see how this slides in, so. Oh, that's cool. Just a couple turns on the screwdriver. You don't want to anchor these down too far, because then they'll be a pain to get off later. Just enough to get them out of the way. I'll probably use zip ties and stuff like that later, so I'll keep this stuff back here. So, return this guy. Let me angle the camera up so you guys can see what I'm doing. So for those of you who have not installed an IO shield before, it's not hard, it's just a pain. So, generally speaking, if it has a PS2 port like this does, this part goes up top. It's actually going to go in like this in the back. Kind of. There we go, it's in. Just to show you guys where it went back here. So that's pretty much the same place it goes in any case. Now, motherboard installation. So this will require this to move up. This move up a little bit more, but I don't have much slack, unfortunately. Maybe if I turn it this way. I might have to raise the camera up a little bit. In the meantime, I do need... Okay, that's over there, so... Let's hope I don't break anything. Nope, that's good. So that's good. Okay, so that's the one that's all messed up. Okay, so now I can somewhat angle this down, and I'll even move the desk up a little bit. Problem solved for now. Well, I wouldn't say problem solved, but let me unplug the camera for a minute, and down goes the side panel. It's class 1, so we're good. I would say probably the most ghetto setup. I'm pretty sure there's been worse. Ugh. So, there's going to be a lot of stuff with this case. A lot for the price. Well, whichever. I just dropped some stuff on the ground here. No big deal. So, we'll lay this in here for a second, just very gently. Don't drop it in there, you can break stuff. Let me turn it this way so see if you guys can see better. Is that any better? Nope. I think this way was the best. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take the board, this side right here. It's going to actually match up with the I/O shield. Some cases have a pin in the middle, some don't. In this case, this one does not. And in fact, I can't do the board install yet because it's missing standoffs, which is surprising. Usually they're already pre-installed. Come on, Cooler Master, you're slacking here. Give me 9 out of 10. Hopefully they can redeem themselves. Oh, they give you an adapter. Oh, down goes the adapters. Oh, and okay. So with the case, they give you a fair bit of these. They give you Molex adapters. Those are really useful for, like, this board. This setup's good enough, but if I was running more fans, come on, you couldn't give me a resealable bag here. You guys are killing me. So I'm going to have to do one at a time here. Let me see what's pre-installed. So, here, let me lift this up here. I'm probably going to need here, 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 and up there. So there's 2 already. Let me see. No, I do not need the one down in here, so I'm going to need to install 3 of these. These going pretty easy. But I'm going to need a tool to get them all the way down. They're like a hex head kind of thing. Okay. Got you. Got you. And then I need you. Oh, don't need you. You go on direct. An overhead camera. That's what I need. Okay. Don't over tighten them. They can strip really, really, really easy if you're not careful. So, food for thought. I really wish this was a resealable bag. I got this feeling I'm going to dump these everywhere. Any more comments, babe? Or is that what you were watching?
Oh, you got more questions.
Oh, well, can you read them to me, please?
Have you cut yourself cheap on the motherboard, I/O, shield, sleeve?
Have I ever cut myself?
This is, have you cut yourself on a cheap motherboard?
Yes, on the I/O shield, I have. Most of the older ones. I really haven't ran into that nowadays, but I have in the past.
Some of them are so cheaply made and have sharp edges.
Yep, that is true.
Dean Estrella, who is a constant watcher.
Yes, he is. Thank you, sir. Shout out to you.
Confirmed that the Echo has stopped.
Thank you, sir.
It's Tetu Claw.
Huh?
This is the guy that's commenting.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, put something under the back of the case to prop it up on an angle facing the camera.
Yeah, that would be helpful. So I'll prop it up just so you see what I'm doing.
And he asked if Sneeb is watching the comments.
Well, you're supposed to be, not me. But let me see if I can get this any closer. Hey, babe. What can we do to fix that? Oh, here we go. I have an idea.
You're gonna use another case?
Yes.
Ah, you ain't using that case anyway.
Oh, this is the one that fell earlier.
Connoisseur is commenting. He said you'll know the name.
I'll know the name.
Here.
I can't get it, babe.
No.
I do know that name. That is from. Oh, these are all from the World of Warcraft forums. So I do know these people.
I was wondering why he was commenting Sneeb.
Yeah, that's what name I use on the forums.
I know. Does this one work?
I think so. Why?
We're gonna find. I'm gonna turn the monitor so you can see the comments.
Oh.
God, that thing's on like a train.
That's why I didn't want it on.
Well, we'll find out. If the sound quality changes, it's my fault, guys. Sorry.
Yes, it is.
I'm being lazy.
Which screw here?
Which screw do you want? Take your pick.
Shut up. Okay.
Why does this thing sound like a train?
It's an older computer.
Choo choo.
Shut up. Okay, so I'm going to do a test real quick on this standoff. Alright, this is the screws I'm supposed to be using. Oh, that monitor doesn't work half the time.
So how do I fix it?
Hold on 1 second here. I forgot a standoff, yay. So I'm going to do something you should never do. So please don't do what I do, please.
Do as you say, not as you do.
That is correct.
This is what I get. Wait.
Oh, there's more standoffs required.
I got a better idea.
This is going back over here because that's kind of bad. Oh, what's up?
I have a better idea.
What's your better idea?
So I'm not trying to kill myself in this room.
Put my phone up on it. Apparently, this takes far more standoffs than I had first thought. So there's one going up in the front here. It fell out. I try to be lazy.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
Clearly not as intended.
Do you follow yourself on YouTube?
Me?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean,
You do, yeah.
Oh, they actually give you something to, Can you mute it, please?
I did.
As much as I love hearing myself talk.
Or do you want this propped up?
I'll just put it here.
So
well, I need the comments.
That way you have them.
Connoisseur, I'm bad with names. You commented on something recent. I forget what it was. I wanted to respond, but I forgot. I think you had a question or a comment, and I feel bad if I didn't answer it.
He's getting old in his age.
So this actually takes, as a micro ATX board, 8 standoffs. And I don't know if they gave me 8. I'll find out in a second here. I don't think they did. That's disappointing. Oh God. Saw that one coming a mile away. Nope, I need to get standoff. Okay, they went all the way through. Thank God. As I drop black screws on a brown carpet. Rip. What can I do with... Ah, here it is. Oh, hey, did I tell you I found this?
Yes.
Just making sure. Okay. Hopefully these are the same size.
Your buddy.
I did not know that. I'll have to... You're welcome to link it in the stream. I don't care. I'm cool with letting other people promote their stuff. For now, until I become a multimillionaire like Linus and sell out like what? So, I'm pretty excited about this build. I haven't done, you know, a budget build like this for myself before. So, but the fact of the matter is I play WoW on occasion, League of Legends. I play GTA a little bit, but it's not really that demanding. So.
He'll be doing his AM4 PC build tomorrow.
Which you got the 1700, did you not? I know, I'm watching.
Okay.
Where's my phone's probably gonna die.
Fine.
Because it's slow. So, in case you're wondering, just screwing in the standoffs. Yeah, I know I'm gonna be short of screw, but it's all good. But what I am doing, and I'm not gonna recommend, is I'm screwing all the way down. And this has come back to haunt me many times. And it's probably going to haunt me this time. And I'm going to get annoyed, throw a tissy fit in the industry, most likely. In order.
Oh God, why are you throwing a tissy fit?
Because I'm being an idiot and screwing all the standoffs in all the way instead of partial. And then doing it later.
Can you not turn into a giant man child?
What, you don't want to see? Oh, I found another standoff. Sometimes I should have enough screws, I'm hoping.
1800X.
I'm curious what the performance is. I actually got a 144 Hz 1080p monitor. And I still have my 1440 Hz FreeSync monitor as well. So the 1440p will be for the lower demanding games. And then the 1080p will be for the higher demanding games, and games like WoW where the scaling is really bad. God, I need more screws here. I still have 1, 2, 3 to do. I don't want to get them all over the place here. 1, 2, and then 3. I feel personally, so I have a 1700 in that rig right now that I have that I'm selling. Well, it's actually going to go to my fiance and I'm going to sell the 1700X, but I'll have to wait till she's not here to do that. But I just, with the overclocking limitations of these chips, I feel like personally it wasn't worth it to go that high. Now I got my 1600 up to 4.0. I couldn't push any further though. I think 405 was about the limit, but I didn't feel comfortable with that voltage for 24/7 use. Mostly Sneeb is my main character that I play. I haven't played that other character in a long time. But my real name is Steve, so that's what I go by on the stream. Reading your message here. My big thing is the lower watt TDP. I was more of a fan of. That's why I went with 1600. Oh, so what I'm doing here, so you guys can see.
Are you totally ignoring my comment?
Shut up.
Look at that big noggin.
Shut up. So, up top here is a fan header. So we'll plug that one in. And then I'll probably reroute this one later, but there's that one. So let me grab my skizzers here. I'm going to start wiring some stuff here. If I can reach it and not cut the cables, that'd be nice. So that was officially a bad idea. There we go, got it. Okay. Oh, thanks. Now he's gonna call me Big Head Babe. Thanks. Smart shit. Oh, how did I make that? I should go to the NBA.
What?
That shot, he missed it. Ugh. I saw it. I'm gonna go take care of that later. Before, I'm gonna move this back a little bit here.
I died.
Good for you.
Big head.
Before I start adding everything else, I'm actually going to pull all these through the back here. Well, at least the important ones. And just start getting everything in that needs to be up. Yeah. Oh, these are all tied up. So I'll move this up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Actually, I'll move it. I probably broke something just there. So I ran this through the back. Ugh, those colors, but I'll have to deal with it.
What colors?
The power supply. It's all yucky looking. Oh, thank you, Cola Master, for having that spot. Clips are on the front. Oh, hey, that actually comes in use handy. The one thing that I hate actually comes in handy. That probably wasn't a good idea to put one in at a time. I don't think that works well.
To you, Ed.
Shut up. So, to show you guys what I'm doing here. The 4+4 is up top. So I route it through the back and put up through there. So that was easy. I don't know, am I gonna, yeah, I only have a 500 gig SSD. I guess that's what I'm putting in, so let me tear that in real quick here. I'll route that. Come on. For SSDs, I love Crucial and SanDisk is the only thing I have in here right now other than the NVMe SSD that's in my old rig.
Did you answer that question that just came in?
Did not, I'm sorry. They're asking what server he plays on. Well, not, I know you're not asking me, but I play on Urson, I believe. Again, I don't really play much. Not as much as I'd like to. So, 500 gig SSD, wasn't too expensive, like $150. I don't really use mechanical drives anymore. Let's go ahead and take this bottom bracket out. So it looks like this bracket comes out and the cool thing is the SSD is going upside down, which is pretty cool. So what I'll do is I'll just put 2 screws in those. SSDs really, I mean, I could honestly probably get away with not screwing in at all, but probably just not a bad idea to put 2 in. I usually put them on opposite ends. So, I mean, I don't need to do this on camera, but I'll start threading this. I think this is the right one. Yeah. Yep, that was the right one. So, I'll also put one on. Bam, bam. It's an SSD. They don't move. Vibration doesn't hurt them, so not really a big deal either way. I like the toolless aspect, so that's pretty cool. Okay. And this should slide right back in there. Well, it's probably not a bad idea. Before I get too far ahead of myself here. is to undo that and run the cables. Let me undo all these cables back here. So I'm going to grab one of my SATA cables over here. Yeah, I appreciate you sticking around. Most of my live streams are WoW related. I'll be doing a lot of WoW benchmarks. The idea is this is about a $900 build, so you guys know. The power supply I'm using is different than what I actually ordered, but it's no big deal. But it just won't be here for a little bit, so I figured I'd open up another power supply that I'll be using in the future here. Let's get a SATA cable. This just asks for a straight cable, so I'm not going to use an angled one.
You got a paragraph.
What's up?
Get a paragraph.
I'll get in a second. Well, M.2 is not expensive. It's the NVMe and NVMe that is expensive, that portion. Oh, there is a way to route this. In case you're wondering, this fan I routed through here. So that's pretty cool. And then I'm going to undo the loop in the back. And then the fan header's in the bottom. Let's see if I can sneak this through here. Maybe? No. So it has to be snuck through here. Let's do my front panels before everything else is put in. Oh hey, that gel stuff that you shouldn't eat.
The silica gel.
I missed.
Kobe.
Okay. Ah, that's cool. The that M.2 NVMe should be good. Let's see if I can bring this up behind here. I can. That'll have to work for now. HD audio. Where are you at? Oh, you're in the corner over here. Oh, you guys. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. So I ran my HD audio back around. Oop, nope, that's upside down. So that part's done. And I'm probably missing front panel. Yes, I am. So in the meantime, I only need one more set of connectors. That's these. So these guys. That's so bad of me. I'm just going to shove those in the basement in a second. So let me take a look to see. Okay, front panel's there. I'm actually going to try. Not that this is supposed to be a hole that these go through, but why not? So, generally speaking, power switches, that's reset below the resets below the power. Hard drive's next to the reset. Power LED is over here. I'm missing one here.
You're missing a few screws.
Shut up. Found it. And the power LED. The only one now that really matters that and reset only two that I care about. So those are done. Let's see, this is a big tangled mess back here.
Damn it.
Did you die again?
Yeah.
What else is new? You suck. I guess at this point, what do I do with the graphics? Oh, babe, can you hand me the graphics cards right behind you? Don't do that. Pick it up and hand it to me. You're being a pain in the butt. Marital problems. Don't get married, guys. It's a bad idea.
You're not even married yet.
Yeah, but it's coming. It's inevitable. So, because you guys haven't seen it yet, my unboxing videos will be going up later. I actually took apart this video card already. Ooh, I broke it. What do you need? That's not happening.
I have to pee.
You should have went before. I can't. I'd have to shut the stream off.
No, you won't.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna try to get out the door. This ought to be interesting. Oh, that's right. She's low to the ground. Don't trip on anything.
Sorry if everyone's world shakes a little bit. God, I have to pee. Hi guys, sorry.
And she just kicked the camera.
I told you.
What she doesn't know is I'm locking her out the rest of the time. So, the video on my channel that has the most views is how to install a graphics card. So, let's find out how you install a graphics card, shall we? So, big head in the way for a second. Aw, sweet. These are breakout cables, or breakouts, so that we can take them out and put them in later. Okay. They're almost like thumb screws. She doesn't know it's locked yet. But anyway, so video card, power color, RX 480 or 580, excuse me. So this is pretty easy. Once you take out those breakout cables, you just slide it in and push it in. So there's a PCI Express slot down there, but if you look at the teeth here, there's a back piece, main piece, and hook. And there's the same thing on the PCI Express slot. So that's it. It's in. All you have to do here is screw it down, one, preferably 2 screws. And then you have to install your power bracket here. And this is always the fun part, because they never line up that well in the back. Still doesn't know the door's locked. I'm busy.
Open the door. Hi guys.
Go. Told her to go pee beforehand. She didn't listen.
I wasn't expecting this to be like a 15-hour.
15 hours? Shut up.
Oh, you'll get over it. You can close the door.
Eh.
You're closer.
Yeah.
You know how to do that well.
What, close the door?
Yeah. Oh, new videos tonight.
For who?
Alonzo. That's right. I'm ripping out Alonzo Larone. What PSU did you use?
So in this, I'm going to use an M12-2, but I'm actually using an S12-2 right now. I want the modular. I didn't realize it was on sale, to be honest. It was actually the same price, so I ordered it, and I'll use this on a next build that I'm working on soon.
What did you do? I'm looking at the predicting.
I don't know. Oh, because we're probably a little behind.
My finger hurts.
Poor you. So, I don't think I missed anything. Except that looks horrible. But, okay. Let's try to work on some cable management here. This ought to be interesting. This goes in the back here. As much as I hate that top, it works. So you can see what I'm working with right here. It's bad. Now honestly, what I probably should do, just because I have to rewire this, I am simply just doing that. So, I really don't want to tie anything down, to be honest, guys. What's that? Has to go. Oh wow, that didn't like even crunch any cables. So what I'm going to do is, so that's pretty much done. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this will block the bottom debacle, so you don't have to worry about that. There's hook in the bottom. That's pretty interesting. So I'm going to take this other computer off, and you guys will watch in real time to see if this works. So I invite you guys over here.
Big hand.
Hold on a second. Oh. Why are you saying big hand now? Smart ass. This is the hard drive she dropped today. Probably doesn't work anymore.
Well, you shouldn't block the door when my butt's in the way.
Well, that's pretty hard, considering its size.
I don't know what
Don't bring your mother on our stream, please. Oh.
I'm not. My sister wanted to live stream. I told her, the video chat told her no.
Oh. You tell her why?
Yeah.
Well, at least you told her why. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is slide this over and then run the HDMI port over. Because unfortunately this monitor with the VGA DisplayPort doesn't turn on half the time. There we go. Please tell me I put that power supply in the right way. If I didn't, I'm not going to be happy. I probably didn't. I'll fix it later. Moment of truth. Does it post? Oh, that's right. That's the RGB color. Sweet. So. So we have fans. We have everything but CPU. So CPU fan turned on and turned off. Oh, the color turned off. That's right, there's actually something I need to plug in for that later. But
Wait, did it work?
no, not yet. Still working on it. There we go. Lights on, and ladies and gentlemen, that is what post looks like. So, if you guys want to stick around, I'll show you guys how to load Windows 10 if anybody's interested. Rather. I can find my Windows 10 thumb drive. It's around here somewhere. So if you guys want to see how ghetto of a setup I have right now, let me spin this around for you. So, let me freehand this here. That's hanging like that off of my PC. That's my capture card. This is just a hot mess. Like, this is just a really hot mess right now. So, shut up. So, for anybody that's not, oop, can't see because I'm in the way. Oop. If you haven't installed Windows before, hang out for a little bit. I'll show you guys how to do it. It's quite easy.
Am I getting it on TeamSpeak or no?
Nope.
Fine.
Yeah, you're off TeamSpeak for us, my babe. If only I can find my thumb drive. Nope. Oh, I found what I needed for the computer. So actually, I'm probably going to do that first. Yes, I know there's a thumb drive right here. This is not what I'm looking for. I have one specifically that has Windows 10 on it. So I'm curious. Did I install the power supply upside down? Let's find out. Well, let me bring it back over here. So let me angle it down a little bit. Oop. What is this? Is that what was in here? I don't think I actually need this for anything. Okay. So I'm pretty confident I installed it upside down. Luckily for this, the way it installs, it should be a pretty easy fix. So, angle this down a little bit more here. So, remember I told you not to tie these in super tight?
The ones that you probably tighten in super tight?
Nope, I didn't. I mean, I tied them down a little bit tighter than I probably should have, but... Actually, this will time when I take this back plate. Nope, I'm good. Thought I put it in upside down. Because usually the switch goes upwards. That's what my worry was. Just going to do these finger tight this time. Ugh, problem solved. I probably would have had to unhook some things, but I like this latching mechanism. You know what? I'm still keeping Cooler Master. You're still continuing the same score you had, 9 out of 10, but you guys did good on this case. I really got to say they did. So I'm getting it in front of this again. And they all fall down. What'd you drop?
My mod.
You know what?
My mod.
What's that?
This.
Oh. Yeah, my fiance's a douchebag. She vapes.
Hey, look, babe, it's you.
What?
Look.
Get out of here. And the funny thing is she vapes, yet I drive the Subaru. Explain me how that one works. Okay. So, now the quest for the flash drive begins. Hey, where's my flash drive at?
You asked me?
Yes, I'm asking you. Have Windows 10 on it.
Guess you're not installing Windows 10.
Well, these people want me to see me install Windows 10. Okay, let me look at the comments here. She dropped another HDD. Oh yes, so I'm not sure if I've done that video or not. That's actually not a bad video. What you really should do when you're testing everything.
I just dropped one HDD.
Ooh, and I almost felt like that would have been fun.
I would have laughed and then asked if you were okay.
No, because I would have broken a lot of stuff. A lot of expensive stuff.
Your head.
No, that's not that expensive.
Your face.
It's actually really crooked here.
I think people just join the live stream just to watch us bicker.
They only know who you are.
Oh, my car's all smashed up.
Okay. I still gotta find this flash drive. It's gonna bother me. Babe, what did you do with it? You clean this place up all the time. Seriously, but I really need help finding it.
I don't know where it's at.
Well, help me find
What's
it.
it look like?
It's a flash drive.
What?
It's black. Nope, not there. It's usually on this desk. I'm thinking you probably knocked it over once you,
Nah.
Yep, right there. Actually, wouldn't surprise me if you did.
What?
Knock it over. I really do need help finding your bed.
Oh, I'm looking. Actually, I got a lot of GTA and I'll probably die, but okay.
It's not the one by the hard drive. It's a little bit thinner.
Find it.
I said not the one by the hard drive. It's a little thinner. Smart ass. Yeah, please don't show your ass on live stream. Oh. Found it. Thank you. Okay, so I'll plug the flash drive in. I'm going to plug it into the front header. Not recommended. Do as I say, not as I do. Move my chair over here. Oh. Just because I've been standing and I'm tired. I work 7 days straight, so Control Delete to reboot, and then we're going to smash Delete to get into the device. Yeah, I know. Okay, so the only things you really, so we're not going to overclock or anything right now, but let's go to System. That's not what I wanted. Let's go to Miscellaneous. So what I'm looking for, and I always forget where it's at on Gigabyte, is the network or the hard drives. So, well, it doesn't matter. I want to make sure it's under AHCI and not anything else. Okay, this is what I think I need. There we go. So, newer boards, you don't have this issue, but older boards, especially like 2010, 2012, or 11, 12, 13, there's going to be IDE and HCI. If you do IDE, you're going to be limited to very, very slow speed. So let's go ahead and save it. Now, I didn't see what the boot cycle was because I don't want to change the boot order. Bless you. So I'm actually going to try to overclock with this. Now, mind you, this is actually the core that came with it. I'm actually using the one from the Ryzen 7 1700. So I think it's F10, 11, or 12. I always forget. There we go. Okay, so next. You hit next. Very simple. Hit install now. I don't have a key for yet. I'll have to purchase it tonight. Oh, speaking of which, King1 gave me a refund.
What?
King1 gave me a refund.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, well, credit, so I'll use that. I don't have a product key for now because we'll enter that later. We just want to get it rebooted. I'm going to buy a professional key, so that's what I'm going to load.
What did they say?
Well, they verified me through my website. That was funny. So anyway.
Story time.
No. So, I'll do the last line. So, I always do custom. So if there's anything on your drive, you'll want to basically click everything and click delete. Now, here's something to notice on here. If you have multiple drives, disconnect all except the main drive. Here's the reason. Windows loves to put hidden files on like a storage drive, and as soon as you remove that storage drive, guess what? It'll say master boot record not found. Not fun. So go through, wipe out every drive that you need to, and then turn it off, only plug in the main drive and hit go. Or in this case, it's already a clean drive, so I'm just going to hit next. Now, you can partition it from here under new if you'd like, but I don't really mess with that myself, so we'll hit next. But so, as my fiance said, story time. So,
You gotta do like that. Good.
oh wow, there's been a lot of people commenting, so I do apologize. So,
I'm going off a cliff.
high school, I had the same board, morphing, gigabyte and stuff. Yeah, I mean, the ASRock board wasn't working. The Asus board only works with Ryzen 7. So, but story time. So I went and bought GTA 5 from King Win. And apparently, because I bought a lot from them, they want me to verify my identification. Now, King Win's a gray market area. I can't tell you where they get their stuff from because I don't know. Is it hack stuff? Is it mass ordering? Whatever. But it's still cheaper to go through them, especially for Windows licenses. That's why I do it. But, yeah, good point. Don't get defect, you don't have to RMA. Yeah, I wasn't really willing to send my license over to them. Just because, you know, they're not even in the United States from my understanding. So I was like, I'm not sending you that because I'm a forensics major. Well, they actually went to my website, PCBudgetSolutions.com, which I have not touched in a little bit. I'll be honest, I'm slacking there. But they actually went to my contact form and sent me a code to send back to them. I thought that was pretty funny. It worked, no problem. But speaking of which, I need to go in and say I want that refund.
Yeah, you
want to do that for me?
No.
Please?
No.
Please?
No.
Well, so see this box cutter? I'm going to have to bury the evidence pretty soon. I'm kidding.
Listen.
No, I need her for the tax deduction.
Only one of us gets to plot. The other one's deaf here.
Yeah, I know, right?
And it's me.
So, I gotta say though, $900. Well, with Windows 950. Ryzen 5 1600, which I've already have, but I'm quoting at the regular price, not the Micro Center price. Board, everything I bought from Amazon/Newegg. So, you know, I'm definitely really happy about that. It should really do well 1080p and 1440p. You guys will see benchmarks pretty soon. So, but I want to overclock the RAM. I want to overclock the CPU on the Ryzen 7 stock cooler. I overclocked it on the Ryzen 5 stock cooler. It did okay, no complaints, but it hit like 80 degrees Celsius, so not ideal. But yeah, you can get a DOA product with any brand. You know, I use EVGA as much as I can because they do have the best technical support from my experience. Asus, from what I'm told, is pretty shitty. So, you gotta go, oh, that has red LEDs. Sweet.
Shiny.
Yes, shiny indeed. So, well, my cable management was not bad on this build. Not bad at all. But, yeah, you can get RMA with anything, so definitely RMA process is pretty important. I'm not a fan of pirating. Now, logic would say buying cheap keys would be the same as pirating. It all depends because, you know, those keys they send you they actually send you actual copies of the keys. And they're usually from bulk purchasing where they get a discount. Now, are they technically allowed to resell it? Probably not. But I really don't support piracy. I still believe the content or somebody should get paid for the intellectual property personally. Now, oftentimes ways to buy them, it's very expensive. You know, Windows cost me $100 market, 30 through Kingwin, 35 max. So, you know, it's kind of catch-21. I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know. I mean, here's the one thing I do hate. I have people that will sell pirated software, and that's where I have a problem. You know, if you're not paying for it, you really shouldn't be profiting on it. It's one thing that these guys make a lot of money, and, you know, that they make too much money, you know, I get it, but, you know, let me see that. That's gonna zoom out. But yeah, Windows installation, on a side note, is pretty straightforward. It's not hard. Windows 10 may not have all the drivers. It should in most cases, but this it might not. So I'll use my external DVD drive and load up drivers as needed. God, I gotta clean this place. Babe, do we have to clean this up tonight? Or
What?
can we do it tomorrow night?
What?
This place?
Tomorrow night.
Okay. You mean when we're supposed to go shopping and get a new microwave?
Afterwards.
Tomorrow night's gonna suck. Our microwave died on us, so I gotta go to Walmart and see if they'll replace it. I think we have the replacement plan.
They won't.
If not, we're going to Best Buy because she gets a discount. So.
I do.
Yeah,
I got a rep on Best Buy.
Yeah. She works at Best Buy. I work for a cell phone company, which I won't disclose that information. But, is that the, no, it is the AB350M Gaming 3.
Your thing show the same thing as mine when it boots up.
Because it's the same board series?
You're not allowed to.
Okay, I'll just throw it away.
Okay.
Fuck you. Excuse my language.
Watch your language. Slut.
I own it. Skip this step. What should I call this? I'll call this Beans Computer. Since that's my nickname.
Sneeze.
Hence why I go I sneeze, because it's Beans backwards. Yeah, interestingly enough, so I have a 1700X, a 1700, and a 1600X.
You just go.
Or 1600, what's up?
Apparently Rob's watching your streaming. Thank you, Daddy Rob.
Yeah. I went with the 1600 over 1600X because of temperature. So under full load at 1.4 volts, it was only hitting like 98 watts, whereas a 1600X would hit a lot higher, so more cooling is required. The theory behind it, if Ryzen didn't have a pretty short ceiling of like 4.1 to 4.2, I would definitely recommend spending extra money. But because the ceiling's so low on these chips right now, I feel like saving the money there and putting it elsewhere is definitely a better option. So I have a 1700 I'm going to put in her computer. I bet you I can get the 4 gigahertz without really, I should be able to hit like 1.4, and I have an AIO cooler. Technically they're been better, but I mean I hit 4 gigahertz at 1.4, and you took it to 1.44, so that goes to show you it's all about the silicon lottery.
Well, stay in the area and we'll come get you. Since I can't use Teams.
Hey babe.
What?
And I quote, when Big Head gets around the benchmark in the system OC to 4 gigahertz, blah 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 blah. Thanks.
You're welcome. I guess you gotta put, what's Big Head backwards?
I don't know. Let's see. Ugh. That's annoying. So, for me, first things first is internet's here, so that's good. If not, you'll need to throw a driver disk in. There is no sound because it will go over HDMI, and I need Radeon drivers, so RX 580 drivers.
Are you doing that too?
Wow, can I not spell? I'm using some Dell keyboard.
IT.
Okay, let's try this. I hate things so much. There we go. So we're using, these ones are a little easier to find. Windows 10 drivers. Download, save as. Download is fine. Go. God, that
Stay in your
download
lane,
speed.
semi.
Actually longer. Get all this stuff going here. I'll start getting the suite of stuff that I usually put on here. I was going to take apart my computer, but I'm kind of streaming to that. So, we're looking at, that's actually not bad. 38, I mean, here's the thing, it's hot in here right now. So, that's definitely something to consider. So, it's probably about 85 degrees Fahrenheit in here right now.
I don't know, go down and get the meat thermometer.
No, I'm not doing that. Oh, I have this. This is pretty cool. I'll show you guys here. It's a voltage meter, so I'll be able to test how much power it's pulling from the wall fully overclocked. Let's go CPU-Z.
Stay away from the water.
Down right now. So that. Now go GPU-Z. I have to get MSI Afterburner.
Oh.
So for my testing, if any of you guys have seen my videos, clock for clock, the Ryzen chip actually is better than Intel. The problem is the clock speed isn't there. So, you know, my 4 gigahertz Ryzen chip, or my 3.9 gigahertz Ryzen chip was pretty much trained blows with a 4.5 gigahertz Kaby Lake chip. The problem is that the Kaby Lake chip can easily hit close to 5 gigahertz. I only put up to 4.8, but it pulled about a 5 to 10% gain instead of trading blows due to the extra clock speed. So, you know, definitely something to consider in that regard. Do that.
Alright. I'm gonna stay on as long as we be quiet.
No. Off.
Where are you?
Well, while it does use multi-threaded, just multiple cores with high single-thread performance. Sorry,
I
it's
see
video
you.
driver
Stay
installed
there.
here.
I'll come to you. Go for it.
Sometimes, thank you. Yeah, there's nothing on GPU-Z while it's loading. So, oh there, I got some.
You're going to hide.
Let me read these here.
My car.
1.56 volts, so
My
that's
car apparently wants to go to
that's
the beach.
really high. I personally would not feel comfortable with that, but
Sometimes glue get done.
so skip.
You know what? Ah.
So why not? So since everything's done, let's screw with the memory. Why not? Well, actually, I already know what this chip needs to overclock, so I'm gonna show you guys how to overclock Ryzen here. So it's very difficult. Not
He's
really.
like in GTA, right? I was like, yes. No,
So,
no, like, don't you worry.
Delete to get into the BIOS. Quite simple here. And then I'm gonna have to change 2 settings. First, gonna be core voltage, and then core frequency. That's it.
And your mom told you to
So,
go play in traffic, right?
I've ran a 3.9 gigahertz overclock pretty consistent, so.
My mom used to tell me to go play in traffic on 18th Street.
And then
What is it?
advanced settings.
What?
Oh, come on.
Oh, do you like my comment that I screamed out?
There we go, advanced folders.
That's fine.
Oh, I forget which one's which.
Did you like my comment?
This should be
When I yelled, thanks, Daddy
1.39.
Rob.
Why is it not changing?
No, I know. And take a deuce.
I've not overclocked on this before, so I guess it's time to learn. Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on a second.
I'm trying to race it. Trying to race
I gotta update the
18
BIOS
wheeler.
first.
He's winning. Antonio.
Okay, so first things
Yeah,
first is
we're-
update the freaking BIOS.
We're apparently in the session with is Crazy Ace. He's one of the crew members, so he seems to be leaving us alone. So
Yeah, so where AMD really does well is yes, IPC 6% behind, but it's not like there's
That
games that
doesn't
only
surprise me.
support one core, and the reason
You
why
know Emma
my
isn't
babe,
free.
you gotta get off. You can't be talking.
okay, bro. Steve said we have to be.
No, you have to be quiet, not them.
Steve said I have to be quiet.
But having, so you guys know that I do all my tests with multiple things open. So that's where the extra cores really helps, because let's be honest, who actually games with everything turned off? I mean, I don't, but if anybody else does, then, well, so be it. That's your call. I mean, I personally wouldn't want to deal with that. Yes, I do remember when that first came out. Okay. BIOS revision F3 support. So, Windows 10.
Yes, that side was for you.
BIOS. So, wow. How does this have an F3? There is no F3. Okay.
Or just follow the helicopter.
So let's download this from
Just follow the
America.
helicopter.
Nope, not what I wanted. Extract all. Really? Such a pain in my butt. Gigabyte's always a pain about the flasher stuff. Put on the desktop just to be safe. So I'm trying to figure out how to flash this. This is already interesting. I don't know if I'm in live form. I'm curious.
Lies.
Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to flash a gigabyte BIOS. This sounds interesting. Hey, there's nothing in here to do it. So I'm flying solo here. I have to exit stream for a second, guys. Gigabyte, BIOS, flash. See if it has a utility.
On the board, lock.
If it does, I'll download it.
Look up.
Okay. Okay. Download. No, I don't want that. Just want
You're
the
like a
actual
little kid.
Well, I want to do it via
quiet.
Windows.
He's live streaming. But you guys can talk.
Gosh, I'm paying my money.
I'm trying to find Robert.
See, this will work. So I get to learn with you guys on the fly here.
That's fine.
Okay, let's see if this works. God, I hope it does. Okay, extracted. Doo-doo-doo.
Alright, Robert, where are you?
Next. Finished.
No, stay there. I see where you're at. I'll come to you.
Now. God, I'm kidding me.
I don't know how you got all the way over
No
there.
idea. What did this do and where? Okay, that's fine. And of course that didn't work. So back to the old drawing board.
Who?
Oh, looks like
Okay,
there's
hold on.
utility here. LED. That's useful. Nope, don't need
I
that.
do.
Don't need that.
I went back to push to talk. I had voice
Let's
activation on.
download that, and then they won the App Center. Oh, I hate putting this shit on here. Fine. Do it your way. Working folder. Put the App Center on here first because
You are special.
they're a pain in the butt. There we go. One advantage about having an SSD is really. You gotta be kidding me. Alright.
About half a fourth of a mile from you.
See if this will work. Next, install.
Six.
Oh. There we go. Now I'll finish installing it. Yeah, that kind of voltage is not safe. Install. There we go. Okay, let's see what the heck I have here now. Okay.
Strip club.
Now, hopefully we don't lose power, or else I now have a computer that doesn't work. AMD, from what I've read, does not recommend going past 1.4 for day-to-day usage. Yes, that's fine.
Because I chose that one.
1.35 is ideal. That's where I feel comfortable with. I don't like going to 1.4. There's no doubt that upping your voltage does reduce its lifespan, but let's be honest. I have a friend of mine who's sending me her computer. She has an i7 3770K, overclocked to 4.2 gigahertz, 1.35 volts. She's had it for 4 years. I'm putting an RX 480 or 580 in it, SSD, cleaning it up, and redoing Windows. It's going to last her 3 to 5 years. That CPU might not make another 3 to 4 years, but 8 years on overclocked CPU is amazing. There hasn't been a lot of upgrades in Intel over the last couple of years, so that's why there's no reason for an upgrade. But for longevity, I think once you start at 1.4 on most modern chips, with the exception like your FM2 and FM2 Plus and stuff like that that ran at that, I think if you want to hold on to the 5 or 6 years, 1.4 is like as high as you probably want to go. Personally, it's not, for cooling, like if you have good cooling, it'll be fine, but that's just where I feel. But if you're only going to keep it for 3 to 4 years, you can probably go to 1.45, 1.5 without too many issues.
You coming?
I like to keep it under full synthetic load, under 80. That's where I'm comfortable. That means gaming's going to be upper 60s, video editing's lower 70s. So when I do some overclocking, we're going to see how well this stock cooler for the Ryzen 7 chip does. I think it can handle 3.9 without a problem. But I'll do some real-time testing for you guys here too while we're at it. Answering Ann Lee, I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. No, I disagree. 0.16 voltage, consider at 1.3 for 0.2 gigahertz, in my opinion, is not worth it. I would try to find a sweet spot, keeping it under additional 0.1 to try to squeeze out as much as you can.
I don't have enough cash.
I have 16 megs of it. But
Well, that sucks.
that's cool. I have red LEDs in here. With the exception of having to get a new power supply because I ordered the wrong one, this thing should be pretty good. Let's see if we can turn this a little bit. Hey, there's some glam shots of it. So you see the ring, you see the red LEDs, which is pretty cool. So It's definitely a nice looking rig for $900. I think you did a really good job here. So it is. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it's about. Oh, that's right. It's going to freeze off doing that. It's about 50% complete. So it's erasing, rewriting. Couple things, guys. So for anybody here that's newer, that watches it, that's a little bit newer, updating a BIOS is not something that's recommended if you haven't done it before. So you want to make sure the computer is relatively stable, turns on, because if it powers off during a BIOS update, you can easily... I apologize. Was unaware that's who you were. Of course, I'm horrible with names. Aquarius, I believe is how you pronounce your name. Now we just need Stoneblade and Genesect. Interestingly enough, Genesect lives like an hour from me. He lives north of Pittsburgh, I believe. I live east of Pittsburgh by about half hour.
You have to lean up against the bar, and then it'll give you options.
So, but yeah, I've done this is actually my first full AMD build. I plan on using this for at least a year and a half. I'm pretty excited because I don't really need the power. She does. I don't. So. Oh, by the way, I'll turn this so you guys can see. Hey, babe, move. You're in the way. You're in the way. Move. It's a 3440 by 1440 monitor, ultra wide.
Yeah, you might not want to put that.
What?
I'm at a strip club.
Oh.
In GT.
No big deal. Nobody really cares.
Rob, watch the live stream. He's showing my monitor while I'm at this strip club. I forgot. I didn't have push to talk on. Look at the live stream.
Alright, let's reboot now. And we'll see if the BIOS is any better. Hopefully it lets me overclock things. That'd be nice. As for hitting, you said you hit 83 degrees C or 63 degrees C. That depends. The newest BIOS is pretty accurate.
What are you doing?
Like, I was hitting like upper 60s. I wasn't really in the upper 40s. I was in the upper 60s underwater. Especially 1.35 volts, so curious because I have an H100i net system behind me. Wonder where Calvin Eyes has been, because I took over when he left years ago, and then I disappeared, and you guys all kind of took over after that. It should be fun. What?
The live stream just caught up.
Oh.
Rob's watching it. Please don't die.
Yeah, if you could just list everything. Oh, we'll let you post. Oh, because links. I don't know how to enable that. I'm sorry. I think you have a 1080 and an R7 1800X, I believe, right?
Change.
Okay.
Hey, one of us in here might like that.
That's annoying. I need to figure that out.
Turn around.
Why? Oh, there we go.
Sticky bomb.
Perfect.
Stop.
There's that.
See me up there?
Frequency settings. Oh.
You can send it.
3.9 gigahertz. The only thing I need to do is I need to change this core voltage because why does it not let me change the core voltage? It should. This is a B350 board.
Hold on, I'm getting a lap dance. Don't turn the camera.
I won't. Oh wait, I can do this through the Ryzen, can I? Okay, so let's watch this thing reboot a bajillion times here. So hold on a second. So let's change this back to auto. Let's see if I can even boot.
Who left?
I've not been successful with this, so I just turned XMP on, see if it'll let me.
What's XMP?
It's a memory profile.
I
This
just
is
ended
always
my
fun.
$40 lap dance.
No video. It's gonna try a couple times and probably tell me no.
Alright, I'm going to
2933 should be obtainable. You would think. On this system at least. Well, I think it tries like 3 or 4 times before
Well,
it
fine
works.
then.
Fortunately, I can't bring that up on my phone.
I'm okay with that. As long as my computer doesn't explode.
I'll probably have. I don't know if I'll have to pull the CMOS battery out or not, but we'll see. I think eventually it has to like kick it over and say failed. You know, alternatively, I can probably pull the power button out and all that stuff, but I'll see if it recovers itself. Sure, force it to reset here and see if we got anything. Why? That seemed to be out of focus, and I don't know why. I'll probably have to pull the CMOS battery out. It does not want to work. So,
You were too busy going to the
for those of you that have never done this before, you guys have to learn with me. So, first things first, kill the power. Take out the side panel. So, the CMOS battery holds all your bias settings, so thing there. Take this off. And then there's a tiny little battery in here. Let me see if I can get a better view of it.
Yeah, there's 4 of us in here.
So,
Which one are we doing?
actually to the side of the Kohler there. So,
I want cookies.
we'll go ahead and pop it out real quick. And what I do, just be careful not to hit the motherboard, please. I press the on button with this unplugged, which will force it to kind of drain itself. So, put it back in. Flip your switch the opposite way. Power back up, and we should. Let me get out of the way here. Hope if I did it long enough, we should get some video back.
What are you arguing about?
At least that's the hope, anyway. Yes, we do have video back. So, just in case it didn't properly reset.
No, I was yelling at Rob. I want cookies.
So, clearly that's not going to work. So, I'll have to mess with the timings later. If I can get any kind of overclock, that'd be nice. So
Except on your phone.
that package temp always reads wrong. Let me make sure the memory went back normal. Yes, it did. So 2133. So was it the Ryzen Master? Come on.
You'll get a car and a house.
That one now. I can do that. I'll hand my times off. Just in time. I'm East Coast here, so. Okay. Let's run this. If this board does not support overclock, I'm not going to be happy. But next. So we're going to learn how to overclock with a tool that they supplies. So it's called the Ryzen Master tool. It's kind of interesting.
I'm good.
Yes, I know. So what's it doing? Okay. Why is it read only? That's confusing. So let's figure out how to use this together, shall we? Yes, I know. Okay. And then we're going to crank this to 1.35. Only because that's what I had it before. Save profile.
Got it.
And then let's find out through this. Let's download IDA64. That's my go-to. Prime 95 everybody's gone away from. So.
Do I need a vehicle? Temperature's fine, good there. So let's see. Now, I didn't turn off any power saving features whatsoever. So let's find out if we have any stability whatsoever. Oh, come on. Never mind, that shouldn't take too long. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Okay, let's run that. Yeah.
And let's install. Now, technically you should buy this. I always use a trial because I never use it for a long period of time.
What?
So.
What? Sorry. Sorry, I forgot I turned push the top back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you go up to here, tools, stability test, and just hit those. Let's see what happens. Okay, so clearly I don't know how to use this at all. Let's find out. Save profile. Oh, apply. Fill, oh god. Should probably be 1.2.
Rob, stay in hiding.
Okay. There we go.
Hey, I purchased body
So
armor
this
too.
is what we want to watch right here. This is the
I
package
don't know what
temperature.
mine was $375.
So you should probably, for stability purposes, you should run this test for probably a couple hours. Now we're hitting unsafe temperatures under the package, so we're gonna go ahead and stop that.
Got it.
Let that cool down. Just for the heck of it. Let's pull that back.
Our $6 coffee.
Let's apply. Let's clear the min-max here. Okay, let's start again. First of all, let's see if it does an error.
So it's definitely getting a little bit on the warmer side, no doubt about that. But spiking doesn't bother me as much as consistent temperature. So, you know, max out 84. We'll kind of keep an eye on it. We'll see what she does. And I believe that is a crash. So I'm going to up this back to 3.5 because I know that was stable.
Apparently I committed suicide.
I'm going to keep the SoC there just for the heck of it.
No, rocket launcher.
One thing I do want to do is probably change out the thermal paste just for the heck of it. In fact, that's actually what I'm going to do now. Probably. Just to make sure the pre-applied stuff isn't garbage. But as you guys might be able to see, why is this? I just feel like there's a smudge here. I'm going to have to take a cloth and clean that off. But so that's a little better. So we're going to stop that. I'm going to use some good thermal paste here. I have just used it actually. I think it's back over here. There it is. It seemed to apply in real time, but I still
Do you really have what I think you have?
I still want to change out the thermal paste. With some better stuff.
It looks like some bad salute going on right now.
Now the ambient temperature is pretty warm in here, so that doesn't surprise me. But this is doing a heck of a lot better than
Not
the
me.
core that came with it, though. The core that came with it was hitting mid-80s, just gaming, not even under synthetic load. So. Take this cooler off real quick.
We should have taken a faster car.
This cooler is being a pain in the butt. Oh, it was off. Stupid me. Ugh, I hate when it happens. So, if you haven't done thermal paste removal and reapplication, it's quite simple. Isopropyl alcohol, this is 91%, it's the closest I could find at Walmart, so put on like tissue paper or whatever. Something that won't come apart easily though. Just clean off. Clean off both the cooler and the processor. Ideally, you should use like Q-tips and get the rest of them off on the corners and stuff, but I'm gonna be lazy today.
How does Dickie get sober?
Now, application size, you should not really put much on. I mean, we're talking, I like to use the line method like gray rice. So, less really is more. Ooh, this thing is hot in most scenarios.
I had a proximity mine.
So, really? That's unfortunate. The backplate doesn't stick, so it fell off. This is going to be fun, guys. And down goes the backplate.
Where's your, oh, there's your bomb.
This is not going to be fun. I kind of regret this already.
Sorry, I'm getting stoned. Hold on.
Do not do this at home like this, guys. Oh, still not down. Okay. That's down all the way. Almost anyway. Now since that's down,
It's
okay, that's down.
it's super heavy armor.
There was one board I had, I think it was the Asus board, that there was adhesive on the back, so you didn't have that problem. Let's see if this makes a difference. And I had a fitting caught. But the first time I've done that, nor will it be the last. Man, her computer kicks out a lot of heat.
Here, I'll wear the blue for you.
And of course, we don't have post. My luck. There we go. Now we have post. Probably not the most stable overclock, but whatever.
Rob, look at your phone. Real life.
Okay. So, let's see if that made a lick of difference in temperatures. Hopefully it did. Okay. Apply. I gotta do this every time. That's really gonna be annoying. Okay. Voltage is stagnant. Okay, so let's find out how stable this guy is. Curious, what does this want me to update here? Well, so far, it's not doing too shabby, actually. Let me make make sure it's actually hitting the speed it's supposed to.
Bro, when they say blue, double, da, sing it off as I'll blow off a guy.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah. You can never listen to the song the same way.
Well, the question is it because I was opening something or not? I really don't want to up this any higher, but save, apply. So I don't think I have the colon for it between you and me, guys, but let's find out. Now let's make this 1.15. Apply, save. Oh wait, no, we don't want to stress local disk, that's dumb.
I just sent you a YouTube video, Rob.
Damn it. Shouldn't have clicked on that. Okay, cool. So, I think at this point, what I should do... Ooh, that spiked to 93. Damn it. And the benchmark failed. So I'm really curious why... Unless it because it just hit that. Man, that's pulling a lot of more power than the last setup I had. That's crazy.
Which one are we taking first?
Okay, so this is what I want to do here. So, well, by default, this should. Okay, let's go ahead and reboot it. Let me actually mess with the CPU fan to see if that helps.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's going down, it looks like, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know, I can't see it anymore.
That should be good. Okay, this is really weird, but okay.
You've all blown up. Having fun?
Yeah, I'm screwing with it.
I'll have to take a look at it.
I'll take the gun.
I'm curious. I should get a heat gun to see what the actual temperature of the everything is.
I mean, we'll go.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to try. Okay, so let's see if this wants to work here. This would go, by the way.
I'm looking for it. It's down.
So the big question is these temperatures should be good, but is there enough voltage? So I'm running 1.25 volts with 1.15 SOC. So that's, let me see how much power it's pulling. Wattage. I've shown wattage before. That's only showing those. Let's try that one more time.
That might have been me. Sorry, that might have been friendly fire.
Oh, I clicked something. That's my bad. I need to stop this test. Apparently I had cores disabled, so... Why is there no more button? Well, that would explain that one. Let's go ahead and reboot the system. Somehow I end up disabling 4 cores. That would be a whoops. But I've been at this for a while, so I think I'm going to cut it just for the time being so I can tweak a little more. You guys don't need to see me fail anymore, but thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely had a lot of fun. It was good talking to you guys, meeting some of you guys. But stay tuned for some more videos, and as always, I'll see you guys later on down the road.